Hi, today we're going to talk about oboe embouchure. And the embouchure is the way that you form your lips around the reed in this case. So for any brand new oboe student, there are a few things that really play a part in getting a quality sound out of a reed. Embouchure, support, and just in general, the way that you breathe are very important. So as far as embouchure goes, the first thing that I like to have students do is kind of make a kissy face. I like to say, I'd like you're kissing somebody important to you on the cheek. Okay, so once you have that kissy face, I want you to invert it. And that way, your lips kind of turn inside and it elongates your chin naturally, and it will allow you to have a nice open round embouchure. A couple of other things that I like to talk about are the way that our teeth are inside of our mouths. So if you think about one of those tiny little carrots, those little bite-sized carrots, the space between our teeth is about the thickness of one of those carrots. Okay? So that is what inside our mouth looks like. It's kind of tricky to describe embouchure because you can't actually see what's happening inside. So if you can imagine a little carrot between your teeth, but then forming your lips around it. So my teeth are nice and apart on the inside, and what that's going to do is, if you can see this tiny little hole, it's going to allow the space between the two blades of reed to vibrate. And if you are not open enough, you can't really get anything out. So another thing that I like to discuss is your corners. And I like to just say corners in. So if you're playing the oboe and your corners are not in, it makes a pretty big difference. Another way to explain embouchure would be talking about whistling. Now I personally can't really whistle. That's about all I've got. I just have that one pitch. But the way that you form your lips in a whistle is much like the way that you kind of make that puckering kiss face. So whistle, and then kind of turn your whistle in. So you do want a nice little lower pooch here. I had my very first teacher, Berta, I just remember vividly her talking about this part of my lip being a comfy couch that the reed is just going to sit on top of. And a couch isn't firm, right? That would not be very comfortable to sit on if it was that firm. You want it to be a nice pooch. So when you tighten, I don't really like to use that word because then it kind of gives that imagery of, actual tightness within your lips. And your lips should actually be pretty squishy. The only thing that really is tight is the corners because you want that seal. So you need a seal all the way around the reed to make sure that no air gets out of any part of our mouth. And if you take a look at my chin, you'll see how nice and flat it is. But you'll also see how I do have some little dimples. And I always will tell students that if you have a good, nice embouchure, there will be some type of dimple somewhere, whether it's, you know, their natural dimples showing up, or, you know, maybe a spot here, sometimes it's up here, but I have always found some type of nice dimple somewhere in someone's face when they have a really good quality embouchure. So just to recap a few things: kissy face, turn it in, carrot between your teeth, corners together, or you can think about whistling. And then a nice flat chin. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comment section. And I will be doing a few other little tutorials on just basics of playing the oboe. And I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. So click that button below and click subscribe so you can see all of the upcoming videos that I have. Thanks for watching.